Greetings, drafted colonists. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Odyssey Grav Runners. Episode 43, Panic Stricken in Low Orbit. The other thing I tried to do is I tried to have the exits for the path be, like, deadly, right? So if anything comes out of here, it gets shot by a whole bunch of turrets. So there was a bit of a design idea there to make sure that not only do I have a decent amount of space between me and the enemies, but also a lot of turrets are trained on that spot. I'm gonna see if I can't get Tweak and Klein to finish this section before the wave. I might be out of slate. I think that's probably the case. So let's use Vaxstone. And of course they just like immediately went back to sleep. Dang it! Come on, builders. Another thing we could do with all the steel, which sounds ridiculous, but against Scythers it works pretty well, which is like deadfall traps. Because Scythers are pretty easy to trap like that. And there's lots of steel on this map tile. It seems like the game's gonna let me build my wall prior to the next wave attack, which is like fantastic. So there we go. It's done. I don't see... So here's the test. If I forbid the doors, I shouldn't be able to get to the other side. No path. No path. And that means I have a complete wall. Awesome. So last thing we need to do is build the MP mine. But feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. Now, I didn't really lay these out for, like, deadfall traps, so I'm not about to do that. So I think the plan right now is to wait for this wave attack, and then once we clear the wave attack, recover to trigger the stabilizer. Basically, you have to time it, because if you don't time it like that, you can end up in a situation where you end up with, like, two waves stacked on top of one another, and that kind of sucks. So while we wait for the wave... I don't want to waste time. I'm going to clear out these pikemen and work towards hacking that. Is this not a door? Could the door in the southwest core room not be used to bypass the walls? This? Here? Oh, these? Oh, they won't go through these. These blast doors, aren't pathable for the enemy. Like, they just won't go through them. If you're worried about that, I could always, like, build something... like that, so that I control the flow myself. But yeah, they won't be used by enemies. Alright, while we're up here, let's gain access to this one too. Which means... baiting the Scyther. Come on, Scythe. Come on, Scythe. Oh my god, this Scyther is, like, dumb. Yo, I'm right here, Scyther. Alright, Klein will snipe him. There we go. Oh my god, what, do you need a formal invitation? Like, a wax seal of approval? Like, just freaking attack me already, dude. I'm destroying all the processors in the way so that we can actually get this done, because my pawns are having trouble. Or the... Ouch! Frickin', that's not what I want. The Scyther's having trouble figuring out that I'm an enemy target. Come on, Scyther! Oh my god! Oh, there we go. Never had so much trouble trying to aggro something that wanted me dead. Right, we are running a little bit over break risk, so everyone, you 5 go home. Glitch, you're okay for now. So you join Puig and explore around there. Oh boy, that's spicy. Oh, found another stabilizer. This one's convenient because I can bust a hole here, aggroing them and triggering them through. So we found already 2 stabilizers, which is awesome. So then the last one is in one of these 2 facilities. Let's go eat with a table. So once I have a little bit of downtime, what I could do is have my shooters and Puig blow a hole up in here so that we can gain access to this without having to go through this tunnel. Because it's going to be hard to run from these guys, especially if they have Scythers. Oh no, they don't have... Oh no, they have 1 Scyther. Especially that they have Scythers, because Scythers move fast. So I'm going to want a hole like here so I can go straight to the stabilizer. Oh god, when are they attacking me? They're taking forever. Oh, here we go. That didn't take very long. Mech Assault. The Cerberus Corps is sending mechanoids to attack you. Get ready. The problem is Runloth and Turtle are like really out of position at the moment. Also, I have all the doors open, so Puig, go here, close that, because I want to be funneling them into 1 spot, not 2. Don't get shot. Oh my god. No, don't turn around, morons. God, Turtle, you stupid. Stupid! No! Oh my goodness! What kind of pathing drunkenness? Dummy, 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 stop! Holy moly. Talk about stupid. Well, the design works, but the stupidity of the pawns do not. The other problem is, because I don't have a complete wall, this is a gap. I need to hug the wall a little bit closer. So, what are you're liver... Oh, no, stop turning around. What the frick? Alright, given their injuries, I'm going to have them fall back, and I'm just going to use ship weapons to deal with a lot of this. Actually, I don't want to spin up the ship weapons until we're clear of the collateral. So, let's see. Fang Face. Actually, they're about to hit an EMP mine. So, I don't really know where about that. Unfortunately, Glitch was within the blast radius, so time to drag Glitch out. Turtle's getting shot at. So I might want to eventually build it in such a way where we line this section as well, so that the range incoming can't physically see us. Come on, keep moving. But yeah, that pathing was dumb. And it's forcing the other ones to turn back. Cool. Alright, let's see. Activate. Activate. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to prioritize using steel against the enemies because uranium is a finite resource. Oh, for love of God. And this is why I had the extra plasteel, because I figured stuff like this would happen. Which is not surprising. But I'm losing a lot more turrets faster than I thought I would. Yo, everyone, get the hell inside. Alright, so what's left is two Scythers, a Lancer. Okay, what are my shields at right now? Okay, we have pretty good shields on the rear section. So... they are really pathing. They're trying to make me pissed. Is what I'm going to conclude. The pathfinding that they're exhibiting here is, like, ridiculously frustrating. Glitch. Oh, you dropped your gun. That's right. Once I turn the corner, I'll be fine. Alright, I think it's... Actually, it's pretty weird that the enemies aren't automatically targeting. Because I am a valid target. They shouldn't, brain damage? Really? No, just super high damage. Wow, I'm getting so unlucky. This is straight up absurd. Okay, turrets. What can even help me here? Wait, come... The game is like being just terrible. There's not even words for how stupid, like the pathfinding of doubling back and getting shredded for no reason, even though there was a valid path, or just like the pawns are drunk. They're like drunk and stupid right now. It's driving me crazy. So I'll do what I can, but I'm like fighting against like game engine ridiculousness. Alright, glitch. Patch Fing Face. Ruinloth will be patched next. And I'm just going to make sure that we repair up the things that need to be repaired. So, this is probably, yeah, heart. It was probably some BS insta-shot. It's exactly as I suspected. Come on. Turn on. Alright, Mr. Glitch. You need to go patch Ruinloth. Let's keep repairing. There is only one pikeman left. Easy peasy. So, good, get out of here, just shoot the pikeman. Bang Face, you come out too. Alright. Threats over. Area 1 schedule. And let's see. I'm going to do a steel sarcophagus. Do I have anywhere that could be a tomb that would not... I guess this area could be a tomb. Alright, Mr. Glitch, go get your rifle. So now it's just a matter of recovering faster than they can press the advantage, right? Because they're already manufacturing more mechs. That's just how it is. So Puig, you are going to have a whole lot of mood problems. One way to solve this is going to be to give them proper burial. So we'll do that immediately. The issue that we're going to be facing with is Puig is our, like, the one that clears the facilities, and also now the one that needs to primarily do our building. So I'll hit a pulsar. Alright, you still need med treatment? Yes, you do. Glitch is heading your way. Why? Oh, right, because we kicked... Okay. So this is avoidable. We should be having Ruinloth and Turtle, like, actually recover within the hospital beds, because they'll recover faster. So Ruinloth will be the last one up. The MPID worked well. Unfortunately, we were just, like, kind of out of position for it. And then we did manage to close the other door, which was good. So we're going to need to get the autocannon turrets and the mini turret back. And in fact, I'm not going to bother with the mini turret. I'm just going to borrow from the ship. It's one of the reasons why I had ones in the ship. And the other thing, the other design that I had planned, having mini turrets act as bait, I'm going to do as well. So I'm going to drag lines out here to drop mini turrets. Here and here, keeping them away from our ship. I don't know why I didn't do that, but we're gonna get that done. Yeah, I also lost the south mine too. True. Good. I want you to start delivering resources to the stockpile. And then we have, like, a lot of repair to do. So the thing about the repair is I might need to set it up so that everyone builds for repairs, knowing that Puig should be the only one to actually do the physical construction for things that matter. Because you can't fail at, like, repairing a wall, but you can absolutely fail at building autocannon turrets. So I don't really care who is... this is okay for them to build. So we waste some Vaxstone, it's not the end of the world. And now that there's a free hospital bed, putting Ruinloth in the good one for recovery rate. Alright, the ship's back together. And what I would like to do is trigger one of the stabilizer fights once the rest of the drugs and Ruinloth has recovered. So bed rest is like highest priority. I'm not really sure why Ruinloth got out of bed, but we'll put him back in. Where did his gun go though? Yeah, there it is. Don't really need to be doing any research while we're here, so I'll just turn that off. I'm just trying to clean some of this stuff up so it's not hideous. So now we're just repairing the walls that are blown out, because 2 explosions from blown out turrets would be pretty bad. Mr. Let's see. Good. I want you to grab an Insane Lance and to weaken their next response. I'm going to try to hit their, the centipede with a lance. Knowing I'm getting shot at, but it's alright. Good. So I lanced the centipede, and that's going to weaken their next Cerberus response. Ruinloth, can you just get the hell in hospital bed? You're not a... You're, bed rest. 1. Yeah, come on. Listen. What the hell? Get in the hospital. He's like, no. Stubborn idiot. Alright, so once they're done repairing, I will either prep for... Yeah, you just got scythered to hell. I'll prep for the next Cerberus response or try to trigger a stabilizer. Yeah, a lot of this hull needs to get fixed up first. Checking the HP of the turrets, too. I'm glad I stockpiled on drugs. They're already coming in handy. So our pathway and mines are all set. They're all replaced with material and the like. The other thing I'd like to do is... this, so we can stand here and fire, but then we can dip to cover quickly if we need to. So I'll have Puig work towards that as well. I don't know if I can outpace the Soother, but we'll see. Alright, so with the idleness that we currently have, let's rally a force up here and start working on plinking the wall. So I'm going to mark a plan where we're attacking. Max woke up through the wall. Alright, good to know. Forbid the other doors so they path through the way I want them to path. Yeah, I'll just be more careful. What I could have done is just like pause the game and worked the path out myself. I don't know why they were like drunk pathing. Probably to avoid the mine, but it was like pawn stupidity. Really what it comes down to. Okay. Now that it's nighttime, let's punch a long-range hole to finish off the hole in the wall. Because I don't want to be standing right there, ready for things to kill me. But it might be possible to lure out... What would be ideal is to lure out some of those mechs, whittle down their numbers, so that they are easy to trigger and clear whenever we need to trigger and clear them. So as you can see, some of the mechs come outside, and tomorrow when it's bright out, we'll gank them and reduce their numbers. And Ruinloth is just about 100%. That's good. With a centipede wandering out, it also might be possible for us to lance the centipede, and the centipede do a lot of the damage to this group. It's hard to get a bead long enough. There we go. Oh, that's lovely. Right as I trigger this, we get a regular Mech Hive attack. So these guys are prepare a while. Probably calls for sniper rifles to take that group out. But they're prepare a while, so let's take advantage of that by putting our shooters here and clearing out the mechs within here, knowing that they're not going to fire back on us. It's basically shooting everything but that centipede. We can help it. Trying to take out the more dangerous ones first. Oh, Pikeman's looking at us. The centipede died, which means it's time for us to scoot. I thought I could get Puig to bait shots. But not really. Yep, shoot at Puig. No, don't shoot Glitch. Shoot Puig. Oh, they're still coming. All right. Oh god. Not you. Okay. Cool. If you attack any member of the group, the entire group should attack. So I have the Lancer's attention. Once I kill the Lancer, what I'll do is I'll reset. Readying us for the... God, that's a lot of centipedes. In this case, with all those centipedes, I might rely on my slug turrets. Bringing my slug turrets to bear, because it seems like there's going to be a lot of centipedes for us to deal with. But the defenders of the this stabilizer is mostly negated. There's a damaged Scyther and like 3 pikemen and some turrets. It's not that big of a deal. Would a funeral help the mood? There's no funerals. Funerals are an ideology thing. They don't exist. Alright. Mech Hive are approaching. So the other, and probably the approach that I want to take with these guys, these new mechs, is to lance one of them, and then while they're lanced, murder the rest. So let's get everyone together. I'm gonna wait for the EMP mine to knock him out. It gives me an opportunity to lance without issue. Oh, and the assault is happening at the same time. Oh, lovely. This is going to be, it's going to be spicy. I'm double lancing. So, which ones are... Basically, I don't want to be shooting at the ones that aren't berserked. So my own turrets are off for now. And I want to hopefully have them all be targeted with me not being targeted. Good, that is indeed the case. So the berserked ones I'm gonna, like, intentionally not touch. Another thing I could try is... Okay, glitch caught friendly fire. Unfriendly fire. Perfect! Hunter drone right in the middle of those scythers. It's exactly what I was doing before. Unfortunately, I lost my crafter, so that's not a trick I can use a lot. Berserked. Berserked. So, let's go for you. I'm trying to leave this one alive. Oh. How, what the hell? Oh, the Inferno shot at me. Alright, take in block of line of sight. For a second I thought it was like a mortar or something. Glitch. You got shot by Ruin Loth, I could tell, because you have toxic buildup now. Okay. They're now coming in, which means it is time for the big guns. Glitch, activate. Tweak, activate. Group. You come through. Opening the door briefly shouldn't vent enough to harm Pierogi. And then these Scythers are the main concern. So Glitch, I'm gonna have you self-tend. Because I don't have time to pull someone else out of the fight. And we're just gonna play turn off turrets so that Scythers are negated. Basically, as soon as Glitch... Sorry. As soon as the Scythers turn their attention on any one target, flicking it off. So we move them around. Okay, the Scythers over here have been dealt with. Let's see. Off. So now it's just a matter of playing turret musical chairs, if you will. I'd like to get my shooters involved. The problem is I think that it puts them too much at risk. So I'm not going to bother. What I could do is to try to have Fangface's Shock Lance take out a few of their big hitters. What are you? Blaster? But you're pretty damaged. Okay, so maybe I'll just Shock Lance one. And then Puik is here to repair turrets on the fly, so we don't lose any. We can help it. Gosh, crap. I didn't notice that one. Puik got a little burn, but we're in space, so it shouldn't be much of an issue. He'll be put out. And let's turn on the mini turrets, which honestly should have been on prior to the fight, because they draw fire really, really well. And they're not flammable, so... you guys aren't even doing anything, so head back inside. Glitch, I want you resting in bed. Tweak, I'll have you do the same, and have Ruinloth come and tend you. Everyone else, stay vacuum safe. Turrets can handle this fight. Why is the frickin' no. Puik, I lied. The angry big guy is still firing on this turret even though it's off. And I don't want to lose it. Okay, now we're just down to pikemen. One of the things that we can do for pikemen is to turn off all valid targets and lure them over to a bait turret to lure them in a lot closer. Like this. And then spooling them all back on. So now they're a lot easier to shoot. So they're out in the open. Well, that was, like almost a dozen centipedes. I think they're all down. So Puik, go kill that blaster. And then we can lift the zone restrictions so that we can start to retool and rearm. Nice to get some component stack. Alright, Ruinloth, I want you to start... Yeah, you're already doing it. Perfect. Delivering materials to the turret. Cool. It's all delivered. Alright, now we're just trying to make sure that Puik doesn't get infection as a result of those injuries. Ruinloth, your tornado generator can't be useful up here, so switch. And luckily, we'll have a lot of plassteel from all of these centipede corpses, which is nice. And then once the corpses are all hauled away, we can put the EMP mine back. Okay. It was rough, but we're alive. And I think what I'll do is I'll have Puik prioritize turrets over everything else. So we have a nice complement of weapons ready to go. He's the only one that, or she's the only one that really repairs quickly. What is next is either... We could probably fire on this, but I'm going to need Puik in a better mood for that. So, alcohol warmth. Let's hit you up with some ambrosia. That should help. And now we're starting to do rearming. Good. And if they're no longer repairing, it means all the repair tasks are done. Good. Yeah, your character is mightily sad. Unfortunately, there's really nothing I can do for quite a while to solve that for you. Yeah. There's no magic bullet for that. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Odyssey Grav Runners, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, fellow Grav Runners.